Hello all, my name is Mars, and welcome back to the Séance of Blake Manor. We have a few action items. The one up there is that we need to act on Olivia Darcy and exorcise her husband's ghost from her. Before we can do that, though, we need to find something that was of value to her husband, which is most likely going to be found in Miss Dean's room. And we need to find Miss Dean's room before we can do that. So I've been talking to the staff around here about the door to room 15 that has mysteriously gone missing. And they have told me to look into Percival Blake, an old occupant of this house who supposedly walled up mistresses and the like, which I think is kind of a separate problem from what I came to them with, like, hey, there's a whole room missing. There might be corpses walled up. Like, those two things don't really follow to me. I also, as I was looking around, saw that the carriage door was open. I don't know if there's going to be anything worth looking at in here. Another safe. A record kept by the stable master on the horse's health. Okay, so he can write. I'm guessing. All of these people have portraits now for some reason. They didn't before. God, I wish these were in order of last name, because I don't remember the first names a lot of the time. These people are much more identifiable by their last name, so I wish that was the alphabetical order. The horse maintenance is recorded by him, so he can write. Okay. Let's take a look at the note on the safe. Looks like a message from a supplier. They are expecting a delivery on Sunday at 9 a.m. Another person has noted it should take them a few hours to move it all into the basement. That's something we knew about. Sunday delivery. There's to be delivery on Sunday around noon. We could probably ask, a screwdriver? Might be useful to gaining access to certain areas in the hotel, should it come to that. We might be able to get that vent open. A safe, presumably used to store valuables for guests when they go on horse rides around the grounds. It is possible that the stable master also stores personal items here. Okay. Oh, look at the horseshoe marks on the ground. Okay. There are more places to look at by the stables. An empty barrel. God, this place just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And a little garden over here. Just perusing the area, making sure there's nothing to look at. It doesn't actually take up any in-game time, so we're all good here. Oh geez, I wanted to look at this little part of the garden too. It is very autumnal over here. Ooh? Purple flowers? What is... I can't look at the purple flowers. That looks important. It stands out in a way that nothing else in this area does, but I can't look at them. Okay. I guess that's nothing. Trough for the horses. Basement. I probably can't get into there right now. Alright, we're gonna go to the library. Dining room. Gardens, bathhouse, bar. Library. And I remember Blake history was up at the front here. Percival Blake. Percival Blake became the Marquess of Doon at the age of 24 when his father Graham died of old age. This was in 1739. He ruled through the Great Freeze, the year of the slaughter, the Jacobite Rising, until he drowned in the tsunami of 1755 at the age of 40. I see some annotations that suggest that he didn't drown in the tsunami, more that he was drowned during it. It seems he was not popular with the people around him. In 1744, a scullery maid went missing. Rumors suggested she had rejected advances he made. Her fiancé came from a nearby village to try to find her, and he too wasn't heard from again. Various notes are added from different periods that say staff believed he walled them up, alive. One note says they can still be heard sobbing for one another through the darker months. Despite this gruesome reputation, a portrait of him still resides in the East Tower. Oh geez, does that help me? What do I need to do for the bedroom now? A portrait of him hangs in the East Tower. I could look up some things related to him. I'm interested in this tsunami. Where was there a tsunami? In Ireland? This doesn't take up any time. Massive earthquakes in Portugal sent a tsunami north that hit the southern and western parts of the island. It seems to have reached as far up as Connemara, where this manor is built. Untold thousands died here from the tsunami. The earthquake itself claimed the lives of over 100,000 Portuguese. The Great Freeze? In the winter of 1739, a violent storm hit Ireland. The resultant drop in temperature was so drastic that liquids froze indoors. There are no official records of how cold it got, but some measurements taken by enthusiasts claim it dropped as low as minus 20 degrees. Okay. That didn't really seem to help me. Ooh. Miss Quinn's schedule? Who's Miss Quinn? I don't see Miss Quinn on here. Oh, see Quinn. There she is. And she's apparently not doing anything. Just looking to see if there's anything interesting. No. Olivia Darcy is going to the drawing room, but we are kind of... Okay. Let's try and find that portrait. That might have something for us. I don't know who we could talk to about Percival Blake. Maybe the staff again? Okay. It doesn't say discussable with anyone, so... There's the drawing room. Alright, where does the tower... East Tower? We haven't been into either of the towers yet, I don't believe. Alright, this is how we get upstairs. So we should be able to get to the tower. Father Sinnett's bedroom? That is a big room. He got a suite, it would seem. Oh boy, how do I get to the tower? It's so confusing. Okay. Jeez. Ooh, Blake family residence? I guess I can't go there. Oh right, that's right. We have the keys for every room directly off the atrium, so that's something we should do next. Alright, nothing for me in the closet. How do I get up to the tower? I know there was a way to get there before. That I saw before. That's the atrium. I want to go further up. Southeast upper corridor, northern pass corridor? No, that's probably not what I want. That's where I came from. Nope. Went right back through the same door. Okay. Southeast upper corridor. This is where the walled-in portion is. East Tower? Am I looking for the East Tower? Yes, East Tower. Oh boy. Oh, I'm going down? There he is. That's ominous. Percival Blake, the 4th Marquis of June. A nasty-looking character for sure. That's the same pattern as was on the wall. The buttons on his jacket have the same pattern as those on the missing doorway at room 15. It's a shame that whatever left him with this wound didn't kill him. Is it just me, or is his remaining eye looking downwards? A distinct archway. I do not recall seeing it in the hotel yet. Distinct archway. Percival Blake's portrait is painted next to a distinctive archway. Okay. So I need to find that archway. It's one I haven't seen yet. And he's looking down. So I'll need to keep my eyes peeled. Looking at every archway. Every single archway. There are a lot of rooms I haven't been in. Small washroom. I can't go to the bathroom? Surely I have to go to the bathroom. Oh, that's the ladies. Miss Hisham. Who's Miss Hisham? I've never heard of a Miss Hisham. Okay. The next thing I want to do is, I think, go back to the atrium and check to see which of those... Ooh, there's a lady here.
Oh, please.
Miss Montavani, the lady who's leading the seance.
You think this is the first time I have had scripture nailed to my door? And Leviticus 20:27? This is not even original. I think I know who did this. I will have to talk with her. But for now, I need a moment to sit.
Okay. Her? Who could she be talking about? And what does that Bible verse mean? Clearly, someone in this hotel has bad blood with Miss Montavani. She thinks it's a woman. Could it even be Miss Dean? And that knife. Something tells me they're not likely to stop at threats. Mystery unlocked. For Miss Montavani. It's a long way to come for work. Why did you take the job? Miss Montavani will be the conductor of the seance taking place this Sunday evening. And the grand seance, which we can discuss with anybody. Okay. Okay, Mr. Toussaint, we don't need to investigate because we already know his deal. I'm worried that you... I am worried that he is going to notice me going into rooms that are not mine. Okay, Miss Barbosa is not here. Mr. Scarrett, oh, someone on the other side. Just doing my due diligence to see who is Mrs. Erickson. We've been there. That's my room. Miss Montavani, we know, is in her room. Mr. Toussaint. Okay. So, I can look into Miss Barbosa's room. Who I know is out here. I'm going to do a save, though. Just in case Mr. O'Finn gives me crap for it. Okay. But I should probably be quick, because I only have 15 minutes until the next hour, so she could come back to her room at 11 for all I know. So I need to be choosy about what I look at. Nothing interesting in the chest of drawers. A book that has clearly been handled with care. Okay, that doesn't help me. A book of local land records from the library here. Inez. Retrieve the telegram? Oh! The spine is broken. What information is she looking for? Miss Barbosa is urgently waiting for a telegram. What information might it have that has her so testy? Okay. So that's another thing. Her schedule. Let's see. Is she gonna come back to her room? Okay, she's gonna be in the atrium through 11, so it's okay if I linger in here a little bit. I know I need to find her shoes, because apparently shoe size is important. Alright, she's got stationery, writing materials, which probably means she can write. It's beautiful and looks like it won't open without some effort. It looks like to open it, I'll need to navigate the emerald into the rightmost intrusion. Okay. Do I have a set number of moves? Hopefully not. Oh, I can move. I'm not good at these kinds of puzzles. FYI. But that wasn't too hard. It helped that I could move them sideways and not just long ways. A photograph of a younger Miss Barbosa with a woman who bears a striking resemblance to her. Her mother, perhaps? The only thing of note here is the following. Why do my dreams have me stuck in this place? Its endless halls and confusing doors. I want to get out, but I cannot. The night that the dream does not wake me, I end up at the séance. I think. Is my father there? A burial record from late last year. It is mostly in Portuguese, but from what I can make out, it seems to be for Miss Barbosa's mother. Okay. So she's here for something to do with her parents. She seems to prefer a medium boot, which is important for some reason. An assortment of clothing. Okay. Have we learned anything of note about her? Other than her boots? I can discuss this with Mr. Dupre. Okay, I've investigated her room successfully. And now that I think about it, I probably should investigate Mr. Toussaint's room because I still need to rule him out as a suspect, even if his mystery has been solved. Because there are two things that are important for each character. One, solving their mystery, getting them to not come to the séance, and two, ruling them out as a suspect. So, I don't know. Let's go back to the lobby. And get that thing out of the vent. In the luggage room, was it? I believe so. Because we have a screwdriver now. Alright, let's see what's hiding behind this. An invitation.
It's a letter. Crumpled but readable. To Miss Evelyn Dean. We have never met, but I know who you are. What you are. Why does magic come so easily to you? Yet you struggle with reaching your full potential. I know you've been asking this for a long time, and I have the answers. There's a séance being held on October 31st at Blake Manor in Connemara. Believe me when I say it will change your life forever. There you can unlock your true potential. Your true destiny. Power is for the deserving, Evelyn. Do you deserve it? It isn't signed.
Miss Dean's attendance. That's another mystery for us. What brought Dean to Blake Manor in the first place? Find Miss Dean hidden notes. I found some evidence, likely stashed by Miss Dean, that indicate her reason for being here. She must not have wanted others to find them. I should search Blake Manor for whatever else she may have hidden away in secret. Alright, and now I want to go to the telegram room to see if maybe Inez's telegram is in there. Not there. Okay, that was a waste. We can listen at the vent, we can't open it. Okay, the telegram machine is working, but it doesn't seem like anyone has sent anything. There's a strip out, but I can't look at it. Stationery, ink, paper. Okay. So... Alright. Maybe we should wait for the next hour and then the telegram will be here. There gotta be 3 things I can look at in here. Refreshments. The water seems frigid even for this weather. Lucky for me, I have some hot tea next to me. Can listen at the vent. There's a salt bowl. Coats left to dry. And these crates are empty other than the rotting turnips. Alright, it is 11 a.m. There is a talk in the drawing room that I can probably go to if I have the time. St. Bridget's Cross, like the one we saw at the stable. Maybe now there's a telegram. Maybe the passing of time has caused a telegram to appear. Or telegraph, rather. Sorry, I keep saying it wrong. Not sure what I should do now. Huh. I could ask Mr. Varley about some stuff. 'Cause he's right here.
May I be of service?
There are some beautiful St. Bridget's crosses about the place. Yes, Mrs. Joyce has kindly been putting them up for us.
I need not.
Sir.
Alright, we learned something about Mrs. Joyce, I suppose. I guess let's see who's out and about, first of all. See where people are. We can't really see anyone out here, but that's mostly because I feel like if we go to the drawing room, maybe that would... Okay, first of all, I'm going to look around and see who is out and about. Maybe there's someone in the library? Oh yes, Miss Quinn. I'm not sure what your deal is. Multiple scars, as if she suffered several different accidents and injuries. A striking brute torn on the collar. It's a pen in pocket. Its varnish is worn around the grip. She uses it often and probably for long periods of time.
If you'd hold a moment, I'm just looking for something.
Are you all right, miss?
Fine. Just looking for a book. I know I had it just a few days ago, but now it's nowhere to be found. Without it, damn it! I'm at a dead end. Would you tell me if you see it? It's a book on local land records from late last century. It has to be around here somewhere, unless another guest has taken it.
The one in Inez's room.
Actually, I believe I might have the records you're looking for.
Wait, you... Look at that, you do indeed. Where was it?
Miss Barbosa had it.
How did she get it? Of course. I loaned it to her during tea and then forgot. Too many late nights researching. Speaking of which, on page 78 and... Oh, that's what I was looking for. Thank you, sir. You've helped me a lot. I don't know why you would, but you have.
Because you asked for the book and I happen to have it? I don't know.
I don't think... I haven't seen you before the incident with the bird, unless I'm wrong.
Rest assured, miss, we haven't met. My name's Declan Ward. I've only arrived recently.
Even then, I could still have missed you if you hadn't come by the library, I mean. Anyhow, I'm pleased to meet you, Mr. Ward. My name is Corentine Quinn. You can call me Corentine, and I might now owe you a favor. But for now, thank you sincerely. And do please excuse me, I have work to do.
Okay, neat. Alright, what do we need to do for you? Why does it always put me in Mr. O'Finn? C. Quinn. What research is she so engrossed in? Investigate research station? I gave Miss Quinn the book she was looking for. I should check the table Miss Quinn was doing her research on to see if there are any clues to where she went. Number of scars. Okay. Interesting. She seems to have left something behind. Part of a note remains on the back. Ritual, I'm sure that means ritual, requires a body of water. I can use the bathtub and the ladies on the first... What is Miss Quinn planning? Miss Quinn's schedule. Corentine is her name. Okay. Oh, there are so many people. Map of Ireland, I can't really look at. She went to the ladies on the first. Ladies on the first. Okay, so we're looking for a ladies' room on the first floor. But there are probably more than one of those. Gotta look up at archways. There is a water closet, which is not the same as a bathroom, apparently. Stables. East Tower. Oh, we can go further downstairs? To the basement? I don't know if I want to go to the basement yet. Hold on. It's locked and hasn't been opened in a while. Okay. Were there two bathrooms over here? Hold on, or is it like... I'm dumb. It's a British thing. Ground floor and first floor. Okay. I forgot. It's a Britishism. The second floor is actually the first floor, which doesn't make any sense to me as an American, but okay, we're going upstairs. If I can find my way up there. We're going up. That's where the bathroom is. Looking for the ladies' washroom. Is that not it? Nothing in here, bar, toilet, and sink. Okay, so she wants a bathtub. She wants somewhere with a bathtub. The bathhouse? Could she be in the bathhouse? Have I been here in a while? Ah! Gents. That looks like a more substantial bathroom. But it doesn't have a ladies next to it. A communal washroom for men staying in the manor. There's a sink. There are towels. There's a mirror. Nothing in the bath, in the bin. Alright, nothing too interesting in here, but we have an idea of where we're supposed to be looking. We found the gents. Now there must be a ladies somewhere nearby. Maybe somewhere symmetrical to this door. Like over here. I have been here already, haven't I? God damn it. Okay. Maybe symmetrical in this way, over here. Ladies.
It's locked.
Uh-oh. Oh dear.
Miss Quinn must be in there. What on earth is she up to? The door is locked. I want to know what's going on in there. I'll have to check back later.
Aw, dang it. Alright. Return to the ladies' bathroom. I saw a strange light coming to the door of the ladies' bathroom. I should return to the ladies' bathroom to investigate once some time has passed and the room is free. Sounds like a good idea. Okay. Is there anything in this corridor that might be of interest to me? Perhaps in the West Tower. Like an interesting archway. Doesn't seem it. Alright. I think I'm gonna head to the drawing room now and probably cut out a lot of my wanderings. There's the drawing room, but for some reason I feel uncomfortable going into the drawing room from the corridor, so I'm gonna go through here. Nope. That's not where the drawing room is. Oh, yes, it is. Timeline updated for Jonathan Blake. 11 a.m. History of Blake Manor, Marquess Blake. 3 p.m. The Other Crowd, Miss Callahan. 5 p.m. What We Know of Ghosts, Miss Mongiovanni. Sunday. Catholic Mass, hosted by Father Sinnott. Protestant service at 11 a.m. in the church. Irish mythology, Dr. Callahan. History of the region, Mr. Coventry. Doors to Talk will close at 10 minutes past the hour. Oh geez, thank goodness I'm here at 7.
Welcome, all of you, to my home. I am Jonathan Blake, the Marquess of Doom, Lord of this manor, and all the land that can be seen from it. I've been asked to speak with you about the house and its history, which dates back to 1652.
Sure, I'll stay and listen.
My ancestor, Edward Blake, was granted this land in the winter of 1651. The following summer, work began on the castle that, in turn, became this manor. The building has been expanded many times over since then, and you would be hard-pressed to tell the original building and the additions apart. But the main compound is roughly expanded to 5 times its original size. This is not counting the basement, which was added in the late 1700s.
The basement. We want to get in there.
Of course, the Great Famine was hard on much of Ireland, and we were no exception. Those were hard years on the land and our family. My father sold much of the estate and made some daring investments across Europe. They did not pay off. And so, when I was of age and title, I turned the manor into a hotel. What remains of the land is still farmed or forested, of course.
This is a long
Hello, sir.
speech.
A question.
Thank you, Marquess. Not to turn things gruesome, but is it true what they say about the walled-up rooms?
Mr. Scarrett is the priest, I believe. This guy. Okay, so everyone's just talking about the walled up rooms. I see how it is. This is not something that they care to hide.
Spending too much time digging around in our library, eh, Mr. Scarrett? Certainly, it is rumored that Percival Blake bricked away 2 young lovers for angering him. Set across from one another, so they
Set
could
across.
heal each other's final days.
And we...
That said, no such chambers were found, nor records of work being done that matched the timing. It is true that a young couple did indeed vanish with no record, but that wasn't uncommon for that era. Over the years, some staff, and yes, even guests, have reported hearing sobs from a young woman in the east of the manor. But given the lack of evidence, these are likely flights of fancy. As such, we continue to display a portrait of Percival Blake. That said, I did have it moved from the main halls on the staff's request. Now it is in one of the towers, though I can't recall which.
Okay, so it was in the main halls originally. That's probably not important because we haven't seen the archway anywhere in those main halls.
Thank you, Marquis. Any more tragic deaths to share?
He's not happy about this line of questioning.
All death is tragic, Mrs. Darcy. I'm not sure this place has any more tragedy than any other family in this land.
Then why all the ghost stories? I don't think we all gathered here for no reason.
That's perhaps a better question for Miss Mantovani. No more questions? Okay. Let us conclude then. Thank you all for your time. I shall take my leave. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay here at Blake Manor.
Yay! Can we talk to all these people in the drawing room now? Investigate the Blake Manor. Who am I looking for? Jonathan Blake. Mary Blake. I must get into the Blake residence and look for clues. Mary Blake. Okay. So there are people we can talk to in here. I think we'll do that next time, though. Until then, I have been Mars, and I will be back with more The Séance of Blake Manor.